Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this MTA Board Media Analysis for the month of October. First off, we're gonna discuss what's gonna be obviously discussed on Metro North and Long Island Railroad mini meetings. This month will be joined. So we're gonna go to interesting. Biannual report on M9. That's a good one. And of course, that will be on page 50. Um, this is the police report. We're gonna skip all the reports and we're gonna go straight to the point. All right, information items. MTA homeless outreach. Service providers. BRC and SUS. And as you see, there's always a trend to see more homeless people when the weather is cold, like autumn, for instance, during the fall and winter. But this is one report that everybody wants to listen to. PTC project update. Ooh, it looks like Long Island Railroad is going ahead of Metro North by only 2%. And the budget $1.037 billion. In terms of the hardware installation, Metro North we have employees trained 95% Metro North, 88 Long Island Railroad. We have uh, PTC operations is in the same rate. We have the Long Island Railroad. And these all the transponders will be installed by October 2018. But at least Long Island Railroad and Metro North are going to meet the FRA standards. It is pretty clear. See, here's a head note on page 72. Porter's line wayside hardware installation schedule is dependent on AJT PTC contractor designs and deliveries. See, Long Island Railroad completed installation of PTC radio antenna cables at Atlanta Terminal. And here are the project risk and concerns. Completion of project depends on timely resolution of interoperability issues with Amtrak. That's one of them. And looking ahead, Metro North to complete RSD testing with CSX and Amtrak. And obviously meet PTC compliance at the end of the year. Revise and update PTC implementation plans with alternate schedules. Submit notification and certification of compliance to the FRA to demonstrate that the Long Island Railroad, Metro North Railroad, has met the statutory criteria for PTC compliance and qualify for alternate schedule. And of course, here's the timeline. Here we have the PTC testing photos. Here's the PTC equipment, performing environmental testing, temperature and humidity onboard filter, office safety servers, And here's the November 12th timetable. Here's the track work. Here's the mainline switch replacement. And now the M9 and M9A procurement. And of course, the M9s are going to replace the M3. The base car is 92 and the option car is 110. That totalizes 202. Well, of course, the 92 base car conditional acceptance is approximately 15 months delay. But already the M9 is being tested on the Long Island Railroad already. And here's the amenities. More power outlets. So basically the M9 is gonna be just like the M7, basically. But the only thing that will be PTC equipped. And it's gonna have CCTV cameras, one facing forward, one in the cab camera, and 8 passenger area cameras. That's a good thing. And of course, the M9's ensemble between Lincoln, Nebraska, and in Yonkers. That's the exterior of the M9A. It's gonna be similar, just like the M9A, but so that's pretty much for Long Island Railroad. Let's go to transit, where things are going to be interesting enough. And of course, we're going to go to page 174, where we have a procurement to purchase 33 of articulate buses by Nova. And of course, there are the expedited change order for the procurement of the R211s. And of course, we have several non-competitive procurements. Alright, we have service changes regarding the when the L train will be shut down between Manhattan and Brooklyn. And here are the recommendations. There will be two additional round trips on the A on weekdays between 10 p.m. and midnight. We have 26 additional round trips on the E. We have 12 additional round trips up for the F, and 66 round trips will be added to the G. We have some peak periods, some trips during the AM and PM rush will operate only between Court Square and Bedford North Street, and some trips will terminate at 18th Avenue along the F line due to terminal capacity constraints at Church Avenue. And 16 additional J and Z round trips will be operated on weekdays. One trip on each peak hour will be cut, and 18 will be added to other hours. And due to increased demand at stations between Broadway Junction, Eastern Parkway, Fulton Street in East New York, and Marcy Avenue, the J&C will make all local stops. And the skip stops will be operating between Jamaica Center and Broadway Junction only. There will be 88 fewer L round trips will be operating on weekdays with service between Bedford Avenue and Canarsie. We have 62 additional M round trips will operate on weekdays to accommodate late night maintenance on Queens Boulevard from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. M trains, in other words, M service will be operating between Mill Village, Metropolitan Avenue, and 96th Street and 2nd Avenue. But here's one thing. In this, Andrew Albert will be having some concerns. We have 3 fewer R train round trips will be operated on weekdays, 2 during the AM peak and 1 during AM peak, in order to accommodate additional M service along Queens Boulevard, which is needed to accommodate riders who are transferring from the G. AM and PM peak hour peak direction R service to and from the 4th Avenue line will not be affected. And for Saturdays, here's the proposal. One additional round trip for the E and the F, 16 additional for the G, 2 for the J, and 90 fewer round trips for the L. But 26 additional round trips for the M. On Sundays, round trip, we have 1 round trip for the E, 2 for the F, 8 for the G, 6 for the J, 53 fewer on the L, and 31 on the M. So, So here's the spring 2019. The A will be southbound, and we have winter 2019 Queens bus schedule changes. Those affecting the Q17 and Q46 and the Q77. And finally, let's cover CPOC. This time will be focused on the Long Island Railroad. And of course, Jamaica, new platform F. And of course, we have the independent engineer consultant report, the mainline double track will be discussed. So basically, will be major projects along the along the commuter rails, and the possible uh board switch at Grand Central will be discussed. Of course, Metro North Railroad's station enhancements of White Plains, Riverdale, and of course the M9 and M9A procurement will be discussed in C Park. and of course the and of course PTC is going to be discussed. So basically, CPOC this month will be more towards commuter rails and positive train control. So we're not going to discuss about that. And um, remember to stay tuned to my YouTube, to my Twitter feed at JasonBX and Y0619 or MacCamper1994 for more details on Monday. So thank you for joining us and enjoy your weekend.